So welcome to On The Line, where we'll be talking about Irish sports and sports news in Ireland. I've made this show because I'm doing a radio broadcasting course, which I'm in one of the studios now. So it'll be great practice for me, might help me get a job, and who knows, this show itself might even kick off. So before I start talking about the electricity, I want you to go down, subscribe, leave a like, and if you find anything interesting in this video, feel free to comment about it. So we'll start off with soccer. So the electricity has kicked off, and it hasn't let us down with drama, with Bohemians being 100% unbeaten, Dundalk only winning one game, drawing two, and Cork losing two games, only winning one. This Monday, Bohs did take on Shamrock Rovers, beating them 1-0. In their last 6 meetings, Bohs have beaten them 5 times, drawing 1. Cochrane has scored again. He has scored in every game this season. Shamrock Rovers striker Green was sent off after 30 minutes. Finn has highly criticised the referee with his poor decisions, and even Ward, who was tackled by Green, admitted he made a bit of a meal of it. Dundalk found their first win this season against UCD. They were 1-0 down at half-time, but Hoban scoring a penalty and Duffy scoring a fantastic goal from the left got them their first win, 2-1. Cork City also found their first win, only scraping a 2-1 win over Sligo Rovers. So Cochrane is the top goal scorer with 3 goals. He has scored 1 goal in every game. And this is the table so far in the electricity. Bohemians are 100% unbeaten with 9 points. They lead the ladder. St.pats are second with 7 points. Derry are third with 6 points. Shamrock Rovers have dropped to fourth with 6 points. Dundalk are climbing the ladder with 5 points in fifth. Waterford are sixth with 3 points. Cork are seventh with 3 points. Finn Harps have 2 points in 8th place. Sligo Rovers are in the relegation battle with 1 point, and UCD are at the bottom. Division 1 has also kicked off, and Division 1 also had its brilliance with some interesting score lines. Limerick drew 0-0 with Longford. Cabinteely lost 3-0 to Bray. Drogheda won 4-0 against Cobh. And 6-goal thriller with Athlone beating Wexford 4-2. And Shelburne were 2-0 down, and they scored 3 goals in 9 minutes to win it 3-2. A fantastic win for them. Shelburne playing Galway. In their last 10 meetings, Galway have only won 3 of them. So this is the table so far in Division 1, with Drogheda leading by goal difference with 3 points, Bray in second, Athlone third, and Shelburne fourth. Limerick and Longford share a point apiece, with Galway, Wexford, Cabinteely and Cobh with no points so far. Top goal scorers is joint with 2 goals is Kilduff for Shelburne, Doyle for Drogheda and McGlade for Bray Wanderers. So for a bit of fun, I have predicted what the electricity will look like in the Premier Division and in Division 1 by the end of the season. I think I'm going to be horribly wrong, but this is it so far. I have Dundalk to win again. Dundalk haven't sold anyone, and they have added to their squad, so I think they will be champions. Shamrock Rovers second, who added McInnes and Wojcik as well to their midfield. I think they have one of the strongest midfields in the electricity, and I think Cork will drop to third after losing Beattie and Sadlier scoring 16 goals last season for them. I think St. Pat's will challenge for top 3 and 4th place. McCabe has been a fantastic signing, and they have an impressive squad. I think Derry will finish 5th, Waterford 6th, Sligo 7th, and I know I have Bohs in 8th place. I think that is going to be a bad mistake, as they're off to an incredible start. And I think UCD and Finn Harps will be relegated again. My prediction for Division 1, I think 4 teams will be going for the title in this, but I'm going to go for Drogheda first, Bray Wanderers second. I think Shelburne will finish third. They've done fantastic in the transfer window, but I think they've signed too many players and they all have to get used to each other again. And I think Limerick will be fourth. Limerick should be in the Premier Division anyway, but surprised they're always up and down like yo-yos, but I think they'll finish fourth. Galway United 5th, Cobh Ramblers 6th, Longford Town 7th, Athlone 8th, Wexford 9th and Cabinteely 10th. So Robbie Keane and other background staffs are watching the Airtricity, which I find fantastic, gives our league a bit of recognition. But who do you think can make the Ireland team from the Airtricity? My only bet it is Hoban, who did score 29 goals last season for Dundalk. He is already off to a start as well this season, scoring 1 goal. So that's 30 goals in not even 2 years. But let me know, who do you think can make it? Comment down below. And in other news, obviously we have lost Declan Rice to England, but Mick McCarthy has signed someone from England, which is Dan Crowley, who was an Arsenal youth player. He's only at the age of 21, very creative midfielder. He's playing now in the Dutch league as well, and he has scored 5 goals and 6 assists, so what a signing that is for Ireland. John Mahon, who is an Ireland under-21 player and Sligo Rovers centre-back as well, has been linked with Frank Lampard's Derby County, Blackburn Rovers, and the Scottish Giants, Rangers and Celtic. Apparently his preferred position is Glasgow Celtic, and with their centre-back Boyata leaving at the end of the season, that might give him some room for playing time as well. Also, Preston have won 3-1 against Millwall. It's their 4th away win in a row, which they haven't done that in 60 years. And 2 Irishmen helped out hugely, with Sean Maguire scoring a fantastic goal and Alan Brown, who has probably been their player of the season so far. He has scored 11 goals as well from midfield. So that is for soccer at the moment, and we will now go to the Allianz Leagues. So one of the big games in the weekend was Dublin and Mayo. Well, it was a big game on paper anyway, but wasn't quite a big game on the day. Dublin destroyed Mayo, 112 to 7 points. Was it a great performance by Dublin or just a crap performance by Mayo? Mayo, out of 24 shots, only scored 7 points, which isn't great. Their next game is against Galway, who they haven't beaten in 4 years. But Henley, their goalkeeper, was the most exciting thing about the game. He made 6 incredible saves and scored 2 points himself. Tyrone beat Monaghan 116 to 12 points. Tyrone attack has been highly criticised, but they scored 1 goal and 8 points from play, the rest from set pieces, which is quite impressive. Ever since Monaghan have beaten Dublin, they have disappeared ever since, and now they face relegation battle in League One. Tyrone's Peter Hart scored 1-6, while Monaghan's McManus fired over 7 points. So Kerry took on Galway in another big game. Kerry scoring 14 points, Galway scoring 1 goal and 10 points. Kerry only scraping that 1 point victory once again. Kerry were leading by 5 points, but just like Dublin, they let him crawl back again while the game went on. O'Shea, who's scoring for fun, popped over another 5 points for this game. Barry McHugh, who plays for Galway, also grabbed 5 points, and him getting a black card was key for Kerry because he was a massive player and a big loss for Galway on the day. Cavan beat Roscommon 3-13 to 13 points. Conor Cox, who's just transferred from Kerry to Roscommon, scored 5 points, but the only thing is they needed goals, not points. Could have been way worse for Roscommon. Even though Cavan scored 3 goals and 13 points, they missed 17 easy chances, so Roscommon are lucky to get away with a defeat that they did. So this is the Allianz table so far. Kerry are first with 8 points, Mayo are second with 6, Dublin in third with 4, Galway in fourth with 4, Tyrone 5th with 3, Roscommon 6th with 3, Cavan with 2 points and Monaghan with 2 points. So in Division 2, top faced bottom, and at half time it looked very close as Meath only had 6 points, Cork with 5, but in the second half Cork disappeared and were made mincemeat of Meath as Meath won 2-12 to 1-9. In hurling 1A, Cork fans have actually something to cheer about as they beat Limerick in the top division. Cork went at Limerick straight away, leading 110 to 4 points, but Limerick fought back very good. It was a fantastic game to watch as a GA fan in general. After 66 minutes, Limerick actually did find the equaliser, but unfortunately Cork kept battling and won by a goal. And this is the hurling table so far. Limerick are on top with 6 points, Wexford second with 4 points, Kilkenny are third with 4 points, Cork are now fourth with 4 points, Clare are fifth with 4 points, Tip are sixth with 2 points. So the Six Nations was quite interesting as well during the weekend as Ireland took on Italy. On paper you think Ireland would win that easy, but it wasn't easy for a long shot. But they did ended up beating them 26-16. Mahoney's physical battle with 14 tackles made him man of the match. Ireland were also 16-12 down at half-time, even though they led 12-3 after 20 minutes. It could be a mind-blowing ending after Wales beating England as well. Now Wales want to go for the Six Nations and the Grand Slam as well if they beat Scotland. So this is the table so far. Wales are on top with 12 points. England are second with 10 points. Ireland have climbed up to third with 9 points. France are fourth with 6 points. Scotland fifth with 5 points. And Italy sixth with 0. Ireland's women lost to Italy, which was an amazing game to watch as a rugby fan. It ended 29-27 to Italy. They now sit in fourth place with 7 points, and the under-20s beat Italy 34-14, which is 3 wins in 3 for Ireland's under-21s now. So the future is definitely bright for Ireland. So that is it for my sports video today. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you find anything interesting in this video, comment below.